What's up? We are back.
You're not going to join me with the ridiculousness? You know, this is the season opener, and we got the, you know.
Calling it. What's up?
Okay, I'm sorry.
What's good, y'all? And here we are. We are back again for your new installment, season 2 of Dragon.
Those oh yeah. It's the Mukari. Oh yeah. We love it. We love the sequel. You got to do it harder for the sequel. That's it.
Oh man, it's so good to see y'all. Chase, welcome back. We're gonna do it again this season.
Thank you.
Marlon, welcome this time around. Marlon will be in and out here and there, stepping in when he's available. How y'all feeling?
Feeling
good.
Feeling fantastic. Glad to be here with y'all. You know, all the girls. You know, it's gonna be fun.
the worlds, baby, the worlds. Yeah.
But this season we are covering All Stars 7, and this is the winter season. So we got shit to discuss. We already know they finna bring it every fucking week because these are all winners. It's probably gonna be a season like we've never seen before. So I'm ready to just hop into this shit. Y'all ready?
Yes. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. But listen, before we do that, make sure you go to the Sweet Talkers channel on YouTube and make sure you like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a foe, tell a hoe. We doing all that. It's the same shit this year. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and hop into these entrance looks. Where Marlon go?
Oh shit, my bad. There we go. There we are. Now Marlon knows that he can't do that. All right, so here we are. Bitches used to being behind the microphone and not the camera. I'm just gonna sit still. Let's go.
So we're gonna go ahead and hop into the queens of season 7 of All Stars. Again, we have our winter season this year, and we got 9 queens, or what we thought it would be 9. We'll get there. First up, we got none other than the winner herself, fucking Shea Coulee.
My hometown hero.
I have never craved an orange Starburst, but when she walked in, I was like, she looks like she would taste like an orange Starburst.
Giving me nectarine dream, citrus goddess, all that shit. Like, come on.
And it was just so beautifully crafted. Like, I got into the sweater neck part. Like, you could tell that shit was expensive. Like,
can we just discuss the face? Can we just talk about the beauty and the makeup? Because I don't know another human that looks like that.
Talk about the fact that Shea has been slaying her makeup since we saw her, and it's only elevated every time she gets it. It is ridiculous. What the fuck does she do? I don't get it. It's too flawless. I can't.
Yeah. Listen, and it's no shade at all, but when she got that skin together, because her skin was super fucked on her season.
That's low.
So when she got her, no, it was.
You ain't had to say it like that.
No. But when she went to the dermatologist and got whatever work she needed to get done, Shea came back, and in the fucking confessionals, she's done, and on the runway in every scene.
She moves like a winner. There's certain ones that are in the room, and we'll get to some of the other ones. They just move like a winner.
I would be so surprised if she does not be in the top 4.
Oh yeah. Right. I can never see her losing. And that's really, I can't say that about all of them. I don't see her not winning, and it's weird because I've seen her not win before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That part.
With that being said, we're gonna move on to the next queen. We got Jada Essence Hall. Jada walked in. I will say that I love Jada, but her entrance look was given beauty shop, wig store, couture, which I'm cool with, but it just looked very
wig store couture.
Can we talk about this party cap. Jada,
let's
now where they got me is because when they released the little teaser, I only saw it from the front. So I was like, okay, that's real cute. But when that bitch hit a slight tilt, I was like, what's that in the back? This old mangy rat tail mullet thing. What the fuck is that?
What is this, honey?
I don't like it. I did not like it. And then she was giving me, the makeup gave me like red circus clown.
Yeah.
It didn't, I didn't really, the fit was very Jada Essence Hall. The fit is going to be on.
Yeah.
It's going to be on. But from here up, I was like,
like when she walked in, I was like, yay, Jada's here. Like, I'm happy to see Jada. But like the look was cool. Like, it wasn't bad at all. But it just wasn't something that necessarily, I'm not going to like, this isn't like an iconic moment for her.
Yeah, it's like I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. And I think red is a color that you really have to be careful with. I don't like, I've never been personally attracted to the red color. It's never been a favorite of mine. Yeah. It's just when it's on, it has to be on right because it's such a distinctive color.
Yeah, this is his fave. His fave. His fave. Let it go.
Come on.
When I tell you, okay, so when I heard that Evie Oddly was gonna be on this fucking season, I was just like, I just want to say we are in for a fucking ride this season.
Yes, we are. We absolutely are, man. She's one of my favorites because like she is always just gonna do whatever the she wants to do. And I love that. This coat, I want the coat. I would never wear the coat anywhere because I would look ridiculous in it. But it's a piece of art, man. Like she looked incredible. I didn't love the I wish the hair was more like, sculpted and molded.
Yeah.
It was movement for me. But other than that, and the very meaty tuck, because I've heard Evie,
Well, the girls always say when Evie gets ready, everybody's like,
yes.
Evie also don't put up with nobody shit, which is something else that we need. Like, she is going to hold every bitch's toes to the fire on any discrepancies, which is super cool. And her makeup skills are up too. God damn.
It's like Shea Coulee's makeup skills, but just in like a different way. It's
like the Vivian, which we'll get to. Yeah. Anyway, we'll get to her. But anyway, let's talk about the other white girl on there. Let's talk about the other white girl that's on there first.
Go away.
Let's talk about Trinity the Tuck Taylor. Oh, Trinity. I don't know what it is about Trinity, but it's like something about her that just won't allow me to attach to her.
Honestly, I have to say, I think she's one of the funniest hoes to come through Drag Race. And I think she's one of the people that people don't think of when they think of the funny queens. Yeah. But she fucking slays me. Now, this look was terrible. I hated this entrance look. I was like, what is this?
Really?
I don't like it at all. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm confused. I don't know, there's a lot of things going on, which is a Trinity thing. That's her. But it's
loved it.
I didn't like with the
See, my thing is it was wonderfully executed because again, fucking Trinity. Yeah. But for me, the idea is what I was searching for. Like the look is great, but I was like, you giving me like this kind of biker S&M thing up top, and then you're giving me old Hollywood glam at the bottom and the deep wave up top, and then we got the ostrich feather purse, and I was just like, there were a lot of ideas all over the place, and it was a pretty mess of a dress, but it was just like, it kind of left me, I was like, it's cute, greatly done, but it just wasn't my favorite.
It gave me like Madam of the Whole House.
They got a Harley in that.
Okay, I get it now.
Like I loved it, like the whole fucking corset piece, and like I don't know, when she stepped in, I thought she looked fucking amazing.
Even if she took just the harness off, that probably would have did it for me. Like that would have been enough, because then it would have been like, bitch, you just giving me all whole like leather, the feathers, and all that shit. Like I feel like that would have done it for me. Maybe that little piece could have been.
Well, you know, we actually had the discussion about the whole fake breastplate last season that wore us out. So I'm glad that she did take the extra effort to try to cover the lines of the breastplate, because it's like that becomes annoying as fuck.
You know what? You're right. Yeah. I'm not even mad about it because I'd rather see that than to see what Jasmine and the girls was doing last season. That was sending me.
I'm talking about the whole team.
Like just.
All right, moving on to her other half, her twinner, Monet Exchange.
I loved it.
Exchange. One thing that we can expect from Monet when she steps into the room is it's going to be simply Monet. I am not going to give you anything extra. I'm going to give you me. This is me in my drag. If you don't like it, fuck you. And when she first stepped in, I almost wanted to hate it, but I'm like, this is Monet.
Yeah, you know, the look for me this time was really good. But again, she was another one that I was just like, you probably should have took like one or two pieces off of that. Like the ruffles around the neck threw me off because it smashed her neck so bad. And then the shoulders were good. I liked the ruffles at the wrist, but I would have just taken the ruffles off of the neck. And then I liked her hair, but it was kind of confusing because I knew it was like a ponytail. It was supposed to be like ponytail and bang, but it just looked like two big balls until she turned. So I was just like,
I agree.
And that was doing red right. Like the red looked really good on her.
Yeah.
Really good.
So next we got up our unexpected queen of season 5. Jinx Monsoon in the house with her mother Day.
Come on, matronly. Yes.
Listen, one thing I love about Jinx is from her season, she was definitely that underdog. Nobody saw that bitch coming. They hated her most of the season until that fucking snatch game happened. And once that snatch game happened, it was a fucking wrap, and they had nothing else to say about her. And she was seen as a competitor, and that bitch actually came through and won. So can't knock her for her strategy because she killed the shit. But like she said, she's never been the fashion person or whatever the case may be. However, she got a little coin now, and she's giving us drapes and capes, and I love that for her. So, how we feeling about Jinx?
I'm glad.
I love Jinx. I've always loved her because the talent is unfucking deniable.
Absolutely.
Even though the looks was always kind of like wonky on her season, but like she said, you know, success begets better drag, and clearly it's there. She elevated her look. It's her through and through. I couldn't be mad at it. I loved it because it was her. It's what I expected from her and nothing less. So yeah, I liked it.
Like literal same. I just echo what you said. Like she took her and what she did in season 5 and she made it better. Even her makeup was better. Like I just enjoyed it. Like I didn't really have anything bad. I was like, damn, she looked good. She looks good. Yeah. And I'm really glad that she is here. Like I love her presence on this season. Like it
absolutely.
Literally, that bitch is dumb. Like she funny as fuck.
She takes every opportunity to drag you, and I love it.
Jinx is definitely a silent killer and one to watch out for.
I think honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. She's in my top 4 also. Like she's one like I can't see her losing. Like I can't like.
Let's talk about Raja, season 3 winner. To see her now after all these years and she ain't missed a fucking beat.
Look at the material.
I screamed when she walked in. I was like, what? Because bitch. What is this?
And she still put the eye theme from her entrance look from season 3. Like
full circle. Like, look at this look. What is this? Who thinks of this? They can
now, mind you,
everything.
I was like, the look, I liked it, but it was hard for me to focus. Like from the neck up, fantastic. But the rest of it was kind of, because it's so fashion. It gave me like this flower origami type feel, which was really cute. But I couldn't find a way to focus. But the bitch is undeniably great. Like she looked fucking amazing.
Like Fantasia said. Rasha. Why you sound just like her? Fantasia with that little bitty voice.
Yeah.
So I didn't watch the UK season with the Vivian. So I didn't know much about her, but from the clips that they showed, her aesthetic is stupid. Like so clean. That face, yeah. But her entrance look, though, I just couldn't help but to notice, like, I was trying to find something because it's like, I don't know you, bitch. I don't know. I'm not supposed to like you this much, but you came through and you had the horns, but they were so fucking beautifully crafted. Like, it was so clean.
You know what it was? You mentioned the horns and it was clean, but it's something, the horns against her cheekbone. Like, it's so symmetrical, the way that it hits. And the beat on the face, like I'm not even talking about the outfit yet, but the beat on the face. And the choice to go fully like nothing here so we can get into the face.
What? So the beat on the face in the entrance look and the confessionals.
Like, how you beat both times, bitch?
So so that's all of our queens that we got. They tried to play us on that little Raven shit, but I knew that was gonna be fucking Raven. Like I don't know. I just had a feeling because I'm like, who the fuck else could that be? But I appreciate the little hee hee ha ha moment because I'm calling her first alternate. I caught that shade in it.
Oh, yeah.
Those are all of our entrance looks. So we get in there, we figure out we got a whole new way of voting this time around. Nobody's gonna be eliminated, but we have our top two queens who win the challenges. They will lip sync for their lives, and they're gonna be getting legend stars this season. Whoever have the most legend stars at the end of the season, or by the end of the season, they'll be the top four. They'll lip sync at the end, and they also have the power to block one of their peers from getting a legend star the week after.
So fierce.
Yeah.
That's some shit there.
So that's why you gotta go like this. This can't be RuPaul's best friend race this season. How they be doing stars where it's like we just gonna send home the weakest person. No, you better go for the top person.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you right now. Every time I win a star, every time I win that lip sync, I'm giving it to Shea or Jinx. Shea or Jinx is getting that action every time. And I might squeeze Monet in there just because, yes.
Shea will be on my fucking hit list. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a
every time. Fuck.
You better win every week or you will never see a badge. You will never
ever, girl.
Right. No, for real.
You don't even know what the legend looked like. Fuck that.
Do we want to discuss the performance? Because I can honestly say that I was not a fan. I don't know if it was the song. I couldn't understand what anybody was saying in their raps. I caught little pieces here and there, and it was just a bit blah for me. If I'm honest. Yeah,
I didn't need this. But also, they didn't have a lot of time to rehearse either. You could tell they were like, the edit was being very generous. Like they were trying to cut and chop. And like you could tell, like I caught a couple of the looks. The queens were looking at each other on stage, like, "Child, this is a mess, girl." Like you could see.
It was. It really, really was. And, another big surprise, aside from the rules, was Naomi Campbell being on the show. Like, let's have a moment of silence for Naomi Campbell.
I'm trying like just glistening and glowing, looking freshly dipped in shea butter, head to toe, wig laid properly, smile on 10, connecting with the queen's emotion in the eyes, actually giving a fuck, being present. Like I cannot tell you how much I enjoyed seeing her on like it. It's just,
It's just like she's
man.
Her essence, just the essence of fucking Naomi Campbell is just breathtaking. I can imagine what the fuck they felt when they were standing in front of that stage and she walked out, because what I felt through the TV, long, like,
gross.
That was insane.
The way that Shea reacted was how I was feeling inside.
Yeah,
right.
Like, what are you? That is Naomi Campbell walking towards me. Mm-hmm. What is going on? It's like, what do you do?
You just cry. You cry. That's what you just cry, because that is the only reaction to have, and that is all Naomi is expecting, because she's been doing this a long time. So just cry. Mm-hmm. Just cry.
And I'm so glad that Shea definitely got her praises in that moment, because she deserved that shit.
The pride that she walks with, it's just always just, and it's
when Shea said that her drag is a love letter to Black women, every time she shows up, you see it, and it blows me away. That's a bad bitch.
I got chills right now thinking about it. Like,
yes,
I'm gonna say something to all the other queens. All the other queens, take away her badge privileges every fucking week.
I'll be taking that.
Only fucking way.
We'll lose. You are going to
listen. It would behoove you to do so, sweetheart.
So how we feel about that?
You are stupid.
Oh shit. All right. So how we feeling about RuPaul's performance of his new track?
I've been waiting for this.
Okay, so can I?
You knew it was fucking coming. You knew it was fucking coming.
You know what? We were watching last night, and he was like, we were laughing. He was like, I can't wait for Mukari to talk about this.
I cannot knock that old bitch hustle, okay? Because if RuPaul gonna do one thing, she gonna promote her new albums, bitch. And you know she put them out like motherfuckers take Altoids out to 10, bitch. Like new one.
I just want to.
And the way she was moving, I was like, "You old bitch, stop, girl."
When they would edit that together, they edited like they was just doing picture cuts of her just throwing her hair and doing this like not
they
a
edited the fuck out of that performance, and I was like, I know she wasn't doing all that. She wasn't.
She wasn't. No. They walk over here and throw your hair. She said,
"Like rude, girl, you're a model now, girl. No movement."
She came up there.
No more rude 2 steps, baby. No rude 2 steps. She said, I got choreography. Move.
This is the legend season, and we're going to step it up. But I will say the bitch still looks fucking amazing.
That look, that wig.
The wig.
Baby.
The wig. It was the wig. She did look great. I was so tickled. I was like, because I knew you were going to be cracked. I was like, he gonna be cracked.
I live for RuPaul, but I just
them joints too rickety to do too much now.
Stop that.
What?
Them joints too rickety to do too much. They too long, child. That's a lot of pressure on them kneecaps.
Listen, RuPaul rich as fuck. He probably got some damn cartilage replacements in them.
Okay.
Down cartilage shots. Go get them touched up every 3 months.
This bitch got collagen in her knees.
They putting wrestling in her ankles there.
Oh god. It was good. I just had a visual of her like going to like the dermatologist to go get Botox, and she put her legs up in stirrups. Like just
imagine her long ass on a sling.
Oh, she definitely have to sit there and be like.
They gotta put her against the wall, like 10 feet away from the doctor, just to get the legs stretched completely out.
To inject wrestling into her ankles, bitch, please.
All right, so I had to touch on those points. You know I did. Let's talk about these good old runway looks.
Yes.
Category is. I don't remember exactly, but it has crowns.
I'm crowning, yes.
This is part of the show where he starts to fall apart, and it's like,
all right, let's try this again. Category is I'm crowning
Yeah.
The girls were giving us looks with crowns. And first up, we got Raja. Which I feel like this look was a little bit of play on her Marie Antoinette moment.
Yes.
I kind of got moments of that, but hyper elevated, like extremely elevated. The shoes.
Girl, yep. Mm-hmm.
The fucking shoes. Mm-hmm. Like, I stopped at the shoes. Mm-hmm. Fuck everything else. The fucking shoes. That's it. The shoes.
I feel like the shoes and the wig and the crown were probably my favorite parts of this look. It wasn't bad, of course, because fucking Legend Season, it's Raja, it's put together. We know she knows how to do a look. But this look just didn't excite me the way that I've seen Raja before. Like I said, it was cool, but it didn't really take me there. I wasn't like gasping when I saw it, but it was good.
The garment, the reason why I was like, yes, bitch, is because anybody else wearing this garment, as small as she is, would be swallowed the fuck up.
Yes. Yes.
She knew how to drape that fabric on her body, where to cinch it at, the fact that she has zero neck, but she still has neck.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You can tell the bitch worked on Top Model, goddammit.
Shit. I don't know.
First damn look, right?
I'm fucking nervous for this season. I'm nervous. All right, so off of Raja, let's talk about Jinx Monsoonetta. People ain't got bad drag. People just broke.
Period. Say it. Say it.
Yes, come down to it. I've never seen fucking Jinx look like this ever in my fucking life.
Wow.
Like,
ma'am, what?
I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that at all.
She turned the corner. I was like, you raggedy bitch. What the? Where did you come from with this?
She's always going to give you some humor. When that bitch, I'm giving you Angelina Jolie and kicked that leg out of that dress, I jumped off the couch and hollered. I immediately knew the reference. I saw that picture of Angelina on that carpet with that leg perched.
Exactly. Yeah.
And Jinx looked the fuck good, bro. Take away her badge privileges. Do y'all hear me? Take them away.
Do not
get her out of here.
So now that we own her, speaking of Monet.
Almost.
No, she was there.
Everybody knows.
Almost
doesn't count.
Not for
we
me.
Don't do that.
It's giving almost.
We don't do that.
Like I almost love it.
So
I hated it.
That corner. It was not until she got to the front, and I was like, okay. When she made that left, and I saw it from the side, like it's Monet. It's like you can't hate it because she's giving you her. It's like some shit you've never seen before. Like Michelle said, this bitch had, what are the things called?
Bustle? Is it bustle?
The bustles.
Yeah. So she had a fucking bustle and a windbreaker. Like
the waist up, like I like how this fits, the hair, the makeup, the hair I love. And the boot, I was like, this is giving me so like early 2000s. I'm here for it. It's the pants, bro. The pants are like, I don't know what she should have done or could have done, but I didn't like this.
I feel like, just to do a quick rewind, Simone set the standard for unapologetically Black queens in her looks. Mm-hmm. And I feel like she has pushed that bar up a little bit more. So now Black queens that do that feel like they got to do it just that or better.
Yeah.
Which brings me to Monet's look for this evening. I hate that the crown was flappy. The hair was a great idea. But in the front, every time she bounced, it was giving me a little quack quack up here. That was pissing me off. And then the bustle was, I feel like, you know how sometimes people have a really great idea, but then they go just too far? that's what this was for me. The bustle just took me way out of the fantasy.
All right, we got Trinity Tuck coming up next.
I'm gonna let y'all go first. I'm interested to see what y'all say.
I just couldn't believe she did this. I just want to say, when it comes down to Trinity's aesthetic, I see why Shea blocked her.
Well,
the way this bitch walked out there in this big ass fucking train, but the bitch looked so fucking good with the orange hair to offset all of that. I thought Trinity's look was completely flawless. I have nothing like Whitney Houston to say about it.
Listen, the only thing I want to know is how the fuck did she get that California King comforter in a motherfucking bag? That's what I want to know. Because, ma'am,
if I'm backstage, if I'm in the workroom and she pulled us out her bag when we getting ready, I'm gonna gently just walk over to her, tap on the shoulder, say, "You'll never see a bag.
You'll never be glam.
Never. You'll never see it.
No, for real.
Bitch, what is this?
I'm dousing that bitch with baby oil. You'll never get past me on this stage with that on, girl. I'm ruining the garment.
When it came out, I heard your voice in my head. I heard, I was like, yeah, I heard this is drag. That's what I heard. This is, I heard it. Yeah. I heard it.
All right, so up next on the runway, we got my girl, the one and only Crayola Evie Oddly.
Sexy. I don't know how or why this is sexy, but it is. I'm attracted to this. This is something that makes me like what I'm seeing. This is hot and it is art and I am living for this. And her face is ridiculous. Look at the paint. That's all I gotta say.
See, this is her face. Stamped. Bitch, who does that?
That's the thing I love about her. Like when it comes to Evie, she can do the minimal.
Yep.
And it's still going to do what it needs to do.
Oh man, I'm trying to tell you, y'all, like this shit is so fucking hot. Like shoes are stupid. Like, come on, man. Like this ain't even right, yo.
So moving on to a soft ass with this soft ass fucking feminine face, the fucking Vivian, this whole nasty little bitch.
I don't even know what this is, but I said yes. I said I will accept this package. I don't even know what's in the box, but I want it.
So confused. So confused, but she looked good as fuck.
The fuck thing. This
fucking ethereal wood nymph creature look like, I just don't. She looked like a puff of fucking cotton floating down the runway.
Yeah,
it was like and her face, her makeup is crazy. I don't get it. I don't get it.
All right, moving on to Jada Essence Hall.
Don't like it.
I didn't like it. I did not like it.
I'm waiting on Jada to move past her not feeling like she deserves to be there.
The Jada that we saw win in her living room, I'm waiting for that hoe to show up because what she's giving me now is it's very tempered. And I'm like, I know I've seen you 3 million times. There's a reason why you here, sis. This look, the hair was on point. I love the crown, but the gown did not give it to me.
It was random. Like, I guess with the corset kind of showing in the back, I will say I love the tooling on it at the bottom. The bottom of the dress was dope as fuck. But I just kind of got lost up top. It was kind of confusing a bit to me as to where it was going.
She was giving the Marie Antoinette look.
She was giving Mary Antoine.
Shut up. Shut up.
Oh my God.
I want to see her get her winner's edit. I want to see her like show up.
Yeah.
We're not going to get that until, like you say, to your point, until she realizes that I deserve to be here as well.
Right.
Because I think if she can do that, I think she might be like a really strong contender because of all the queens. I feel like we know the least about what she can do.
Moving on to Shea Beyonce Knows Carter Coulee.
Can we just close the show? Because at this point, like we can just go. I'll just go and just give her her fucking check. Just give it to her.
So I just want to say that the moment when the camera turned to her and she turned around to face forward, that could have been it. Go to the next scene. We didn't even have to see the rest of the shit, bitch.
This is stupid.
We didn't have to see shit else from this bitch.
Go from her to the plunger, sis. Like, what are we doing? Why we do anything else?
Look at her hair. Look at her fucking hair.
Ma'am!
Fucking face when she turns around and opens her eyes.
And she's walking down the runway like, I know you're loving this. She knows what she's doing at all times. Take away her badge privileges yesterday.
They're gonna have to. That's the only fucking way that anybody is gonna win. So we get down to it. Our top two, they decide, is Monet Exchange and Shea Coulee. They do the lip sync to Old MacDonald.
Over lip sync. Over.
Was fucking legendary. And Monet, we already know she's gonna, like, whenever she lip syncs, she always give us a little bit of comedy. But to see Shea go to that and what the fuck she was wearing.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, Shea was wearing this fucking bubble couture fucking unit. And I was thinking to myself when they first like pan to her, I'm like, how the fuck is she finna lip sync in this?
Baby.
It's so gorgeous.
So obviously Shea Coulee won. And we got this little gold ass plunger.
Not this.
That's how we blocking bitches this season.
Right.
It's the mouth one. Like it's just.
So yeah. She uses Trinity. That's the first block, which she's very smart to do so. Because if any bitch showed up like that on the fucking runway, I'll block that bitch too. I'm really interested to see where it goes. I'm going to get into these next episodes. Yeah, so we'll definitely talk Snatch Game next week because I did not watch the second episode. I did not know they were going to be releasing 2 episodes at a time. But I'm going to watch that and get my blessing. And and we can reconvene on that next week's episode. Here we are. I think we've completed our first episode of season 2.
Yes.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Chase, thank you as always. Marlon, thank you for joining. I know you be busy and stuff.
Finally here.
Yes, I'm so glad.
Thank y'all for tuning in. We will catch y'all next week. And like I said in the beginning, make sure you tell a friend, tell a foe, tell a hoe to tune in and catch Dragon.
Dragon it, bitch. Woo!
Hi, y'all.
Bye.
First of all, can I say before we get started that I am really surprised that no bitch came out there pregnant.
Me too.
Because it's right there.
I was expecting
right there.
Pregnant.
Like, nobody came out pregnant because crowning is like the baby's about to come. Like I can see the head. So I was like, nobody did it? Okay, great. Fine. It's cool. It's cool.
I would have never gotten that. I've never heard that before.
Really? Oh yeah. Like when you can see the top of the head out the coochie, that's crown.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's crown.
First of all, Willow Pill is not on this season. that would have been the bitch to do some shit like that. So
and execute it.
And fucking execute it because I guarantee the baby would have been sliding in and out.
I can see her coming down the runway like this right now, just like doing like that with the baby just hanging.